What is a geotechnical report? It's a report that shows the results of tests of the ground and whether or not there's any problems. Usually it's done in conjunction with testing for sinkholes. And so the report will show the types of soils, whether or not there's any open spaces whereby there are voids where the limestone or infrastructure could collapse, and also says what kind of soils, which would indicate whether or not there's any debris involved. And usually you usually have this done if you're buying, let's say, residential property. If there's any indication that there's any cracks in the house that you're buying, or if there's any sinkhole activity in the neighborhood, if the neighbor or, there's 6 other sinkhole reported problems in the neighborhood, well, it might do well to go ahead and have this report, have this inspection done to determine whether or not there's any sinkhole activity underneath this house. If it's vacant property before you build, you may want to go out there and have these tests done and get a report to indicate whether or not there is any problems as far as the soil is concerned. And there are a couple of types. I'm familiar with a couple of types. One is a radar, which is not quite as good as whenever they do borings as far as determine the soils. And also they have another test where they do tamping to see whether or not the lime rock base is solid or whether it would crack. So I'm probably not the right guy to call as far as a geotechnical report's concerned, because I'm not really qualified to read it. I would just have to take the opinion of whatever's in the report. But if you're buying property and have questions about whether you should have a sinkhole test or not, well, I'll be glad to talk to you about it. My phone number is 727-847-2288. Thank you.